Alright, you two, calm down. Hello, I'm Joe. Welcome back to Banjo-Tooie. Last time the adventure officially began, we went through Spiral Mountain, we had Bottles unfortunately die, and now we are just following the tracks after beating up Kalungo. So, what does this lead us to? Well, on the other side of that mountain, the Isle of Hags, starting with the Jinjo Village. And, well, we got a bunch of strange houses here. This is one of our silos, helping out some more to create a network of shortcut tunnels. Who are you? Well, this house got destroyed. This is an information I post. Press B next to one of them to read it. Thank you. In love and memory of the great Jinjo family, passed away unexpectedly when a huge digging machine flattened their house. Oof. I hope there weren't a whole lot of them. Well, let's go into one of these Jinjo houses. What are the Jinjos looking like nowadays? Haven't seen a black Jinjo before.
They're all gone. Come see me in my throne room and I'll tell you what happened.
Who is talking to me? Who has psychic abilities?
This is my palace. Not bad, eh? Just come on in and see the Jigsaw.
Okay. I am A, not calling you that, and B, nobody I think is going to be calling you that. So please don't ever say that again. But that's an optional bit of dialogue. You don't ever have to actually read that. I don't mind that I did. And, yeah, we can see there's a lot of colored houses. If you include the gray one, there's 10 of them. So, yeah, that means a lot of Jinjos to find. Anyways, let's go right on into the, throne room, I guess. King Jingling throne room.
Yo, what's up? I'm King Jingling, king of all things Jinjo and ruler of this village.
Your kingdom seems a bit, empty.
My people were scared away by those witches and their giant machine. I kinda like it quiet, but I need to get them back. All back for the kickball tournament next week. Doesn't seem that important to me. But it is. There's a big kickball rivalry between the Jinjos and the moles. Which means there could be trouble if we don't turn up.
Oh, darn.
Exactly. Anyways, here's an incentive for you to rescue my people.
Jiggy! A first 1 out of 10 for the Isle of Hags.
I believe you should go and see Master Jiggy Wiggy in his temple now.
Jiggy who?
Jiggy Wiggy. He's the leader of the secret and ancient order dedicated to the mystical powers of the Crystal Jiggy.
You're making this up.
Ancient order? Crystal Jiggy? You just made that up, didn't you?
No, honest, it's all true. It's very important to your adventure, as only the Crystal Jiggy can open the walls that you must enter.
Can you show us the way, King Dingling?
It'll be my pleasure.
I don't know what his pet is, but I'm pretty sure that was what the one guy had in Gobi's Valley. I feel like it's an endangered species. Alright, I guess that's all we needed with that. We're now off to our next big adventure, I guess. Not bad for a king, huh?
Yeah, his strange pet thingy was cool too.
Let's go and find that Jimmy Wiggy then. Meanwhile, in the castle of the Witches.
Come on, sisters, time I lack. What's the plan to get my body back? annoying your rhyming is. So stop it or we will not tell.
No. No, no, no.
Oh. If I must.
No, that was like your best thing in the first game.
B.O.B. this is. Big old blaster. Built by Minji and me. Life force from ground. Plants and creatures it can suck. Stored in this big tank, life force is. Shower Grunty will take when tank full. The new body you will have. An evil and heartless plan. I like it. How long will it take to suck up enough life force? Not slim you are, so plenty will be needed. So start blasting! Patience you must be. Target you must pick. That cursed jingling has just given the fairy fool a jiggy. I reckon we should blast the Jinjo King. Auto-targeting BLB has. Button you only have to press.
It has the power to both suck and blow.
Warmed up, Bob is. So begin with the firing sequence. Target Bob has hit. Stealing life force he will. Unlucky Bob was. Bear we just missed. Never mind him. What about that traitor Jingling?
What do you mean, traitor? I doubt he worked for you.
He's just a zombie now! Successful Bob was. Jingling's life force we have. Right then, girls, let's blast the whole island! This we can do, but big charge up Bob will need. Hours it will take. And revenge Bear will seek. Pah! I wouldn't worry. Banjo's got no one to help him now that Mole and his Jingling. Now that Mole and Jingling are gone, he'll never get to us in time.
Well. I have to go inside. Zombified throne room. So be careful. He can hurt you, and he is invincible. He cannot be killed. But he can have a few things to say. Also, they killed the pet. He's just ashes. He's just ashes with eyes that still blink.
I hear Terry's wife left him recently, so his little ones are all he has left. He's very protective of them.
Alright, well, I don't know who this Terry is, but, there's nothing wrong with having a protective parent. Okay, but we want to go over this way, because somehow Jingling has the power to open up doors and bottles his own house. Alright, hello there.
Hello there, Banjo. How are we today?
Pretty good, Mrs. Bottles. And yourself?
Oh, fine.
Tell her about Ghosty Boy.
Keep quiet, Kazooie.
What was that? Is Bottles okay? He should be back from Spiral Mountain for his dinner soon. He never misses his dinner, you know.
I'm sure I'll be back soon, Mrs. B.
Where's my Bottles got to? I need him back here to deal with that monster in our bedroom. You gotta tell her, Banjo.
No, Kazooie! I'm sorry, there's a monster in the bedroom. E for everybody! Except, well, she's not exactly wrong. There is technically a monster in the bedroom for some reason. Also, this is a big freaking bed! And also, maybe a little, narcissistic... No, bit of a narcissist to have a picture. Have our own picture, like, right above the bed, but alright. Also, if you like, if you look, there's a little detail of, her mug having BT on it for Banjo-Tooie. I don't know, there's a lot of little, like, things like that out and about in the game. If we go over this way, I believe... well, first off, there's a Jet Force Gemini poster over there. And if this is what I think it is, this is actually a missable item alongside a Donkey Kong doll.
Hello, Banjo.
Hi, Goggles!
Since you and Dad are such good friends, I'll give you these prototype glasses he was working on. Did he finish working on them by any chance? Oh yes, I believe they're the Amazo Gaze glasses.
So, how do they work?
Well, when Banjo's eyes view and eye view, it's see left and see right to zoom in and zoom out. Not bad!
So yes, as far as I know, this might be a missable thing. But yeah, you can now just zoom in and zoom out while in first person. Not the most necessary, so if you happen to not get it, I wouldn't say it's like the biggest thing in the world. Also, by the time you can't get to this, it's like the end of the game, so yeah.
Hey there, Banjo!
Hi, it's Becky.
Me and my dad are gonna play in the kickball tournament next week over the Mayhem Temple. Jingling has organized it especially for my dad since he's such a hero. I don't suppose you have any substitutes? Why would we need a substitute? My dad's the best on the team.
I'm sure he is.
And did you know that tunnel over there is my secret way out of this village? You might find it useful. We already know that! King Dingling is a personal friend of ours!
He opened it up to especially for us.
Nice!
I never come here without getting the one thing set up, so I never know, like, if there's what dialogue you might get if that's not open. But yeah, here's another Jet Force Gemini. I'm sure the plane has something, either from Old Rare or, Play the Game, or whatever they're called. But I cannot give an honest answer to that one. So, let's just go out this way to the Isle of Hags Wooded Hollow. I am Jiggy Wiggy, and this is my temple. If you want to see me, you'll need to get past my doorman first. Alright, so they change some things up, make some things different, some things better, some things worse. Gonna come over here, get that opened up. If we go over this way, we can find ourselves a giant freaking egg! Wow! I'm not gonna have to raise another eagle, am I? Henny's egg shed. Egg in the hen. Ryan special egg. Got no special eggs yet.
Why not?
Eggy got one. But can't reach it. So you must hatch. So, I will deal with this at a later date in time when we can talk about this more properly, but you may notice just a strange yellow egg with question marks on it. If you know, you know. If you don't know, well, we'll deal with that when the time comes. Alright, but this is something for later on. I want to say we'll get everything... I was going to say by World 3, but that's a lie. I want to say there's also a pathway down over this way. Completely optional. But I just want to show it off because... Well, I never see anybody really go this way because it's just so... like, kind of out there, and there's not much of a reason to really go here, but it takes you back to the Jinjo Village from another way. You might think, oh, why didn't we just go through this way before? Or couldn't we have gone this way before? No, that's a little bit too high. Even with our backflip, we wouldn't be able to reach. Because, well, we A, can't jump high enough, and B, God forbid we'd be able to hold on to ledges. You know, like, God forbid. But, oh well. It was Bottle's gone, we're not getting that ability, so... Let's just move on. Actually, before we actually move on, I want to follow the tank tracks, because they actually lead into a tunnel. Here's another monster. Hello there!
Jinjo! Yippee! You saved me! I'm off for home now!
So, Jinjos, you may have noticed on the bottom it said 1 of 6. Now, your first thought might be, wait, does that mean that there are 6 Jinjos per house? And with 9 houses, that would be like 54? No. Yeah. Yeah, that would be 54.
Thanks for rescuing me. I live in this house with the rest of my family. My similarly-colored family. Rescue you all, and we'll give you the family heirloom.
So, no, there is not 6 Jinjos per house. How the Jinjos will work is that there is a different number of Jinjo per house. So one house has 1, one house has 2, one has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So there are 45 Jinjos in total for us to collect. I am a lonely disciple of Jiggy Wiggy. I am the doorman of his sacred temple to keep out those who are not worthy.
Sounds like fun.
Do you think that we're worthy? That depends. To prove yourself worthy to enter, you must collect images in the form of Jiggy Wiggy himself.
And, what might those images look like?
Jigsaw pieces, also known as Jiggies. That sounds familiar. Let's see what you have then. It seems to have collected enough Jiggies to be allowed inside. Remember, no cameras permitted and only food purchased at a McJiggies can be eaten within. Oh, don't talk about food, you're gonna make me hungry. Anything around this place? We got some more feathers for whatever your feathery needs are. There might be something on the other side. I know there's at least one thing I want to show off involving this place, but we have to go inside first and deal with that. No, just eggs. Okay. I thought there might have been a signpost back here, but no dice. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't have any McJiggies, so I'm not bringing food in. Good thing Kazooie's so fast. Greetings, O Chosen One. You have entered the sacred temple of Jiggy Wiggy. Approach the golden monolith if you wish to prove yourself worthy. Well, I have nothing else I can really do at the moment. Also, yeah, they show the reflection, although based on how games at the time usually work, it's probably not a reflection as much as just everything being mirrored. You have anything to say? This is the Temple of Jiggy Wiggy. Approach the golden monolith. Yeah, okay. Here's a secret. Go behind him. There's a secret exit. Have you looked on the roof of the Red Jinjo house? I have not. Richie Wall is where fortune may smile upon you. An egg container followed by jingling. Okay, so some of these don't make any sense. I mean, look onto the Red Jinjo house. Okay, that one is straightforward. The thing about Witchy World, what the heck is that? You got signposts in here. When fortune smiles, here will be written the Jiggy secrets. I'm gonna say right now, I've never gotten those before, so I'm not holding my breath on getting those. Just because it's all RNG. Press B near the monolith to attempt blah 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 blah. So if you remember the minigame we had in the bonus episode of Banjo-Kazooie, it is essentially that. We need to get puzzle pieces, put them into the screen to unlock walls. You must complete the image before you if you wish to travel to where it shows. Use a control stick to guide your hand. Press A to pick up a piece. Once the piece is held, it can be placed down by pressing A, or returning to the outside by pressing B. You only have a limited time to prove yourself. May Jiggy Wiggy grant you luck. Alright, so obviously, first run is not going to be difficult. They're going to get more quote-unquote difficult as things go on. And there is actually a bonus at the very end for doing all of these things, but the bonus is essentially just bragging rights more than anything else. You have completed Jiggy Wiggy's challenge 1, so now the Great Ones will show you the way! Behold, the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy! You do not have enough Jiggies to attempt challenge 2. Come back later when you do. Alright, so we need 4 Jiggies to unlock the next world. However, we have hit our time limit for the day. So, next time on Banjo-Tooie, we'll be leaving the Isle of Hags. Get out of here, you. And we'll be heading towards our first world in the entire game. This is a Jigsaw Ultra of Knowledge. Press B to view the Mighty One's wisdom. I have already opened this door for you. Yes, thank you. Such wisdom. So, we will go into whatever lies beyond this next time. So long, farewell, and have a good one. So, later.